Yeah, yeah, we finna make it make sense, man. We're gonna drop it in like this. What's up? Jordan Downs. You already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Great Street TV. If you ain't hit that like or the subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across your head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when we drop these lives right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. It's gonna be the facts right here. Can't nobody bring you the facts about that section but somebody like I, myself. These other folks, they're on the podcast, they on the internet, they taking in everything they hearing and people they getting, you know what I mean, shit sent to them. So sometimes people get misled, but being misled will get your, how I'm gonna put it. All right, being misled will get your past revoked. You will be kicked in your a hole when you get off that, you know what I mean, that plane to try to function out here. But we gonna make the situation make sense. So with that being said, we already know 1090 Snake dropped some shit and he's calling O3 Greedo a rat. But at the end of the day, y'all already know the deal, man. You gotta put facts to it, and it takes the people from the same situation to do it, and that's fact.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Get them likes up, subscribe, hit that bell. Um, it's your boy. I'm him, Joe Ronnie. We're smoking politics with me, man. Subscribe, hit that bell if you have it. For my channel, I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm almost to 2,000. Um, yeah, man. We here. My man BZ here, Great Street TV. Uh, yeah. Go ahead, B.
Yeah, so we gonna kick it off like this. You know what I mean? It started from 1090 Snake, and he put it out there in a way that made him look like he had paperwork, which is, the police report. So if you from the streets and you've been involved in the culture, everybody know your police report is not gonna match your court documents. But the thing that matters is your court documents. The police report is gonna incriminate you and say this and say that and listen in on everything you say. So at the end of the day, what was said was something they had in the police report. I guess they had was trying to discuss how they was gonna get out of the situation or whatnot, and it got turned into some fake paperwork, a police report. So it looks like he told, he telling, but we gonna listen to the 1090 Snake shit, and I'm gonna break it down like in a row to let y'all know what's going on. Can't nobody tell you about this situation but our section. So all the bloggers that's going around dropping all this stuff with no facts, come on, man, make it make sense. You can't put yourself in a trick bag to where you have your face on the screen and you're calling people rats and you dipping in somebody else's politics. And that's facts. So, you know what I mean? Before we get into all that, we're gonna hit y'all with it. That's gonna make it make sense right here.
My time.
Okay.
I already did my time. I said it was my work. I said it was my gun.
With that being said, nobody else did time on this case. The only one did time on this case is O3 Greedo. The other
You play
party,
that? Not to cut you off, bro. Can you play that again one more time, real quick?
let me get the.
I already
What he
did.
said?
He said, "I already did my time."
I already did my time. I said it was my work. I said it was my gun.
Okay.
So he said it was his work. He said it was his gun. So this is my part. Where did he rat at?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he might have made a few statements in that, like that car, that police car, and maybe he talked to the DA for his well-being. I can't look at somebody. We don't talk to the law. Everybody know that. I'm not biased. And y'all should see that right now. I'm speaking on something that got to do with my section. And I'm gonna say it like this: a rat is a rat, a snitch is a snitch, a mark is a march, a dry snitch is a dry snitch. It's all falls in the same bracket. And that's facts. So with that being said, we're gonna look at the 1090 snake shit. And I'm gonna break it down. You know, it's gonna be a rat that tried to call somebody else a rat. I'm not standing behind what he said, like with the DA talking and doing all that. I'm not siding with that. I'm against all that. But at the end of the day, when you say call somebody a rat, you have to present the proper paperwork that he ratted on somebody and somebody else went to jail. So if he supposedly ratted, why he the only one get the time? You got to make it make sense. If he ratted on somebody, why the other person didn't go down? Let's make it make sense. But we gonna get into this 1090 snake shit, and we gonna break it down.
I didn't know he was telling. Or he told. Is there proof that this bull told?
But yeah,
you heard, BZ?
Huh?
Is it proof that this bull told?
There's no paperwork said he told. They got a
no. I'm talking about Jake.
Oh yeah, it's like 3 or 4 different occasions that they put on the internet already. You just got to go look it up and watch.
Shout out to all the 21 people in here, man. Blessings to all y'all, man.
Salute the chat. Salute everybody. Like, man,
share this live.
Free Gooby. Free all the troops. Free the whole mafia. That's facts.
Hold on. Travy, hey, Dunk. He said it's called dry snitching, homie. Who's dry snitching?
Okay. Yeah, look. I'm not going to be biased to nothing. I said that.
So what is it then?
But maybe you came in afterwards. It's called dry snitching, right? But if dry snitching doesn't get anybody locked up, where is the snitch part coming in at? Dry what?
If anything, he told on his damn self.
You got to make it make sense, man. When people in certain positions, certain people ain't never been in like real street live situations to where they got to get themselves out of a situation. And sometimes you got to play with the law to get what you want. But long as you ain't on there snitching and telling on nobody, then you got to do what you got to do to get out. But you can't tell. But what's gonna mess all these bloggers up is the paperwork, the court documents. These folks is making reactions off a fucking police report.
My thing, not to cut you off, bro. My thing with him, right? You know, with Jake is like he's so thirsty for the content. Like same thing with the finesse two-time thing. He posted on his story. Oh, the shit I get is crazy. Like, come on, bro. You know what you're doing, bro. Like, we get it. You expose rats. I commend you for that. But make sure the motherfuckers is really snitching for real before you fucking go out there and you destroying people's fucking. Because even if they don't end up, it's not right. If it don't turn out to be right, that stigma is forever there. You know what I mean? Didn't he snitch? Oh no, but it came out that he did it. But that's always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because we got motherfucking individuals like this dude. He's so thirsty for this shit, bro. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be his downfall, real right. You know what I mean? Right. And listen, and I'm dead ass a supporter of his. You can see me in his comments praising him when he does what I feel like he does right, and when he be acting weird, I in the comments too. You know what I'm saying? And like today, when I seen that shit drop, I watched that shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you don't even know for sure if this shit is legit, and you fucking running with this shit, bro. Like Hussein Bolt, like you really running with this shit. You chasing, he's chasing this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, you can't make bread other ways. This is your whole bread and butter. You can't do other things. You don't got merch. You got enough bread. You could start a label. Your man's is a dope ass rapper. Make him the face of your label. Like, this is all you have to make bread, that you so thirsty for the shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
This is weird.
he said, y'all can't be hating on 1090. Who's hating, first of all?
Nobody's hating on that brother, bro.
I'm speaking on politics and facts. And
Who the fuck?
before we go on with the segment, like bro said, they got in this comment, I got in his inbox. I called his phone. He's a mark. And that's facts. I'm speaking on that. I'm speaking for the culture. And if whoever don't like it, get on. Don't rock with me. Don't rock with me. Walk with me. I'll get walked on. And that's facts. We well connected out here. So it's like folks just be talking. And some folks don't even know what I mean, what they be talking about. But we're gonna nip it in the butt and we're gonna get to the grimy part of the situation. But before we go on, everybody know these motherfuckers work good. They park motherfuckers. And that's facts. Well, here this the 1090 snake shit right here. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. I'm gonna break it all the way down. And that's facts. Yeah, but then you folks should know you can't tell another motherfucker how to move, especially when he's standing on everything he gonna say. And that's facts. You can't tell nobody how to move and how to talk.
My boy Jimmy Undefeated, Mighty Loves Pride in the building. I see you, bro. My brother Andrew, what's up, dude? Shout out to the whole chat. No, that's facts. What you saying, bro? That's hella facts. But we ain't nobody hating on that man, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody hate. Ain't nobody. Come on, man. Come on, ain't man. Nobody hating on no dude. I do not even personally know this dude. I don't want to know this dude, but at the end of the day,
he moved funny. That's it, bro. He moved funny as shit. He's funny as shit.
He say, you know what I mean? He landed out here before, land out here again, and see how that state be.
You just started going to California, bro. Like, come on, bro. Niggas got ties, real Cali ties. Niggas grew up there, bro. Lay down roots there, bro. Up and down that state, bro.
We're gonna break this down though. We go to 1090 snake situation.
Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on 03 Greedo and the new paperwork that just came to light. June 28th, 2016. It was 10:47 in the morning when a Potter County Sheriff's deputy in Texas pulled over a vehicle on the highway for a traffic violation. Approaching the passenger side door, the deputy immediately smelled burnt marijuana and realized the passenger was in the vehicle as his seat had been fully reclined, making the driver aware he...
Okay, we already know. Like, if you from the streets, you know, if you doing something, I'm going to break it all the way down for you. Like I said, if you doing something, we don't move like that. You're not going to be smoking no blunt or in the car where you go somewhere and you handling business. Period. I don't like smoking in my car. Period. Because when they pull you over, they pull you out and do all the BS.
Probable cause, right there. Boom.
You gotta make it make sense for yourself. Don't put yourself in the trick bag, folks.
Can't be in the left lane if he isn't passing other vehicles. He apologized and said he wasn't from around. The deputy pointed out multiple highway signs indicating the left lane's purpose when the passenger said, "I'm a rapper." The driver said he saw the signs but didn't know what they meant, and the rapper said, "If I was driving, I would have known." Asking the driver for his license and insurance, the passenger...
Basically, like, what is he saying? Like, oh boy, they understand the signs. He's out of state. He never been that far. He never drove out of state. So 03 is telling him, if it was me, I would have knew. Because you know why he would have knew? Because he travels a lot.
Yeah.
You know what it means. You got to make it make sense, man.
The rapper said the car was a rental and handed over his driver's license instead of the driver. The passenger would be identified as 28-year-old Jason Jamal Jackson, who's more commonly known as the Watts rapper 03 Greedo. The deputy would ask for the vehicle's rental agreement and then ask the driver for his one, to which he was told they didn't have either. The driver would say his name was Justin, and the deputy asked him to step out of the vehicle and walk back to the patrol car to gather his information. The deputy noted both men seemed nervous, talking fast, and over each other. Justin would sit in the front seat of the deputy's vehicle as the deputy noticed Greedo climb over to the driver's seat of the rental. Justin was fully identified as Justin Scott Leader and admitted his license was suspended over tickets. He advised they were traveling from Vegas to Houston and he was helping Greedo drive. When asked how long he'd known Greedo, Justin told the deputy a couple years. He was at his auntie's house in Vegas, and Greedo was supposed to do a show in Vegas, and he came with him to Houston so he wouldn't have to be by himself. But Justin would state they both lived in California. The deputy didn't think the story made any sense, and a criminal search showed Greedo has an extensive criminal history for weapons-related offenses. Justin was calm, but his speech was rapid, and the deputy had to have him repeat things several times in order to write them down.
See, when you in a jam and you in a tricky situation, you know what I mean? That's when that ADHD and all that other stuff kick in for you folks that don't know. You know what I mean? Like a lot of you folks, they ain't never really been in nowhere and don't know how it feel to be under pressure when you get pulled over or you got something on you and they getting you. You know, it takes like self-experience, like keep going to jail and going down, getting caught, all that stuff, falling down on your a-hole. That should teach you a lesson.
When asked where he rented the car, Justin said, I'm not sure. When asked who rented the car, Justin said, you gotta ask him. I'm not even sure. Justin became restless as the deputy asked questions about their travel and their rental car. At times, Justin would scratch at his beard, wipe down his shirt, mess with his shorts, and fidget with his hands and arms. When asked if they had anything illegal in the car, he said no. When asked if Greedo had anything illegal on him, Justin said, no, sir, he don't got nothing. We just trying to make it to the show. Not a blunt of weed in there no more. The deputy advised Justin that he was going to search his car before approaching the vehicle on the driver's side where Greedo had moved to. Requesting he exit the vehicle, Greedo complied. The deputy advised dispatch that he was going to start searching the vehicle. Starting with the driver's side, the deputy observed an empty blunt wrap on the floor. With fast food and junk scattered throughout the car, the deputy pushed the trunk release button and observed a big black plastic trash bag with clothing inside. Several pairs of shoes, clothing, and an Adidas duffel bag were scattered throughout the trunk. On the left side was a Pamper diaper box that had excessive clear packaging tape to keep it shut. The tape did not appear to be that from the manufacturer.
Yo, bro,
The handle holes on the
you see
side.
what I mean?
The
How
original
hard he went for this shit, like without even like making sure and talking with this man, like and making sure. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing when he did with Finesse two times, but still did it for clout. I'm gonna clear your name, all right, bro? Thinking it's a game, like niggas can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like you in, like you that dude, like
You got to understand though, these folks,
he's that bull, like
yeah, they so used to making content and they looking at the money sign, you know what I mean, the monetization on their YouTube video and they know it's gonna go up. It's kind of like clickbait when you
nigga. That just makes you look weird now, Lo. Like
facts because
real red. Like I commend what he's doing, exposing rats. You know what I mean? Good shit. But make sure it's for real. Like now he's jumping out there. Now he's thirsty for this shit, you know? Because his expensive living, that shit is it's costly. And obviously, this is probably the only thing he got going.
facts,
Like, he's so thirsty for this shit, bro. Like, that shit's weird, bro. And then we get looked at haters for speaking out against this shit.
But look, you got to put it like this, man. This my section. This my area. I know more than most. So for the folks that be on here watching videos and you don't know my section, you know these half-ass like bloggers, because I look at a lot of shit that people blog on my section. It's not correct. You know why? They'll never know because they doing their research off of Google and Instagram, YouTube. Come on, you can't figure out a community off of social media.
Exactly. You got to talk to the people that are from that community. That's where comes respecting the land and the native, which is something he don't know how to do, obviously, because he just started coming to the West Coast. Just started, bro. Yeah, I mean, he don't know no better.
It look pretty on the internet when you look at certain cities, but you could be tricked.
You don't know no better.
Like a lot of people thought California, I want to go to California, Hollywood. They only think of movie star. When you come out here,
Lost scandalous, nigga. Fuck California, period. Nigga, you better watch yourself.
But let's get back to this, man.
My bad. I threw us off course real quick. It's just like the way he went in. It's like he already had it set in his mind. Like I'm dropping it, even if I can't find out all the way. You know what I mean? Same thing with 2 times. Like you don't know for sure, but you're still putting it out there because you thirsty chasing for the shit, boy. And you know, it's like I'm coming at him, not his organization. You know, I got a brother that's 1090. See my man Limelight Trice, man. You know what I mean? Mr. 1090 himself. You know what I mean? So it's no shot at his organization. You know what I mean? I'm coming at him. You know what I mean?
All I'm doing
the fuck
is making it make sense, addressing the situation, which being I can, which those are my politics, which I know the truth. So let's tap back in.
Unit and put on latex gloves. Returning to the trunk, he removed the trash bag onto the floor and examined the contents further. Reaching in and grabbing the pampered diaper box, he cut the heavily taped top portion. He saw 2 packs of diapers inside, with one already open and barely any diapers left in it. When he took the pack out, he then saw a brown paper bag, and inside of that was multicolored plastic bags with clear Ziploc bags inside of them. Moving the bags aside, the deputy then saw large crystallized rocks. Realizing he just found a stash of meth, the deputy drew his weapon, telling Greedo to get on the ground while yelling at Justin to put his hands up.
That's a typical, you know what I mean? Like police stop, like, you know what I mean? That's a typical police stop. When the police pull you over, they get paranoid when they see stuff like that. So you got to learn how to keep yourself, you know, like maintain yourself when the police is on you like that, because certain moves that we make, they scared of us. That's how a lot of folks get shot and all that other stuff, because these dudes is regular civilians. These people are normal human beings on the streets. They scared. And that's facts. You got to know how to deal with life itself, or it'll trick you off the streets.
Backup arrived and the 2 men were placed in cuffs as a total of 4.2 pounds of meth was removed from the pamper box, along with 2 stolen handguns that were found hidden in the center console of the vehicle. While inside of the back of the deputy's patrol car, 03 Greedo was recorded saying, "Damn, bro, we slipped up. We fucked up, really, but we can't talk in here. We messed it up." The 2 men would then be transported for an interview with the DEA. Special Agent Reese would interview the 2 men, and following Miranda, 03 Greedo would state he was being paid $3,000 to drive with Justin from California to Houston, and that he didn't know there was meth in the vehicle. He'd state he felt there was something illegal taking place, but didn't want to know the details.
Now, that part right there, that's what they call dry snitching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that really went down.
That's like, you know what I mean? Like dry snitching, but it could be a trick to it at the same time. Because at the end of the day, if he never implemented that person into being the owner to possess those drugs and those weapons, then that's a whole nother different story. But this is the police report. This is what the police report saying. We need the video. That's all that type of stuff right there. If you've been to jail, them police reports helps your conviction. It helps them to convict you because, like they say, you're supposed to go in there and do no talking. But some folks don't know. They learn the hard way, and you end up in a situation like this. You know what I mean? But Court paperwork is a whole nother story. If somebody goes down by what you said, then you a rat. You ratted. But like he said, he owned up to the drugs and the gun. Nobody else did no time on this case. He's the only one did time on this case. And the recordings that they have was the heated conversation of maybe he heard those statements or the statements that were made in the police car when he was mad. He's explaining on this video saying you could get my head knocked off for running around saying stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got to make it make sense. You know, when people are under pressure or they feel like they might get told on, they start coming with this narrative and they start telling certain people and the shit spread like a bad virus. And if it hit the internet, it's going haywire. And that's facts.
Agents attempted to speak with Justin, but following Miranda, he would not give any information regarding the meth and requested a lawyer. Both men would be arrested and charged with possessing roughly $80,000 worth of meth, while Greedo was also charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. 03 Greedo would be sentenced in 2018 to 20 years in prison, but would be free on parole in only 4 years. Not only did Greedo make an incriminating comment in the back of a...
Okay, let me make that part make sense. He got sentenced to 20 years. If everybody know about the Texas laws, you comply and get in the programs, you do a third of your time if it's a non-violent offense, right? So if you look at it like this, you do 7 off the 20, you got 2 years credit. I don't know if y'all know how it works, but 2 years credit in the county jail is doubled up. It's day for day. You get a good day, you get 2 days for 1 day. So if they give him time, right? They take them 4 years credit and they shave that off the top of the 20 years. So if they shave 4 off the top of the 20, that leaves with what? Make it make sense, geniuses. 16. And when you're doing 16 years and you're doing a third of it, as you see here, he complied. He cut his hair. He did the stuff. He got his high school diploma. He completed the milestones so he could be eligible for a third of his time. And then he's not broke, so he got the money to have lawyers open up this shit and help him get up out of this shit. Because at the end of the day, a 20-year sentence, that's kind of harsh for having some drugs and a gun on you. You got to make it make sense.
Recorded police car while telling his co-defendant they couldn't speak there. He essentially threw his co-defendant under the bus after telling the agent he was being paid to travel with his co-defendant and felt something illegal was going on. With a 20-page arrest report showing he was the only one willing to speak with DEA agents, audio has also surfaced of Greedo's co-defendant speaking on the situation and clearing his own name because apparently Greedo was going around the hood saying his co-defendant snitched on him.
You gangster rap. How you say some weird shit like that? What do you say? The police asked him something and he was just like, I don't know. I got to call my friend, but I felt like...
Now, this is the co-defendant speaking right here.
Something illegal was going on. I felt like there was something in there because I know him and I know how he is, but I didn't know about nothing. And we got a nigga put that on my name. Yo, niggas looking at me sideways. What if you niggas would have wanted to a nigga? Like, think about that. You gotta know the lifestyle we living, bro. The niggas we dealing with, and the shit we talk about and put out there at our lifestyle. So why would you put that on something? What if I would have really got my head knocked back, bro?
Now, keep in mind.
So it's like what the homie was saying was, you know, he didn't know what was going on with the situation as far as they got cracked, but it should have been a big old, green flag when he got released and wasn't no charges on him. You know, these are videos that people, that pulled out of the woodwork from, been out. But now that this is, when stuff like, you got to pay attention to these reactions. When people get like shit brought up on them, they start searching the internet trying to find every little thing, everything. In the part when the homie was on there, drummer time. The dark skinned one when he was like, folks is rats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
On everything. This what you gotta look at. And I'm gonna make it make sense to you though. And that's fact. Salute. Let me drop the link from for my bro, man.
Yeah, I thought you've been seeing it. That's why I was waiting to land. I was waiting to land. I was trying to tell you because I said, "What up, Slim?" So I was trying to like let you know like that, so you can look down.
Yeah, link down there, bro. Link in the bio, man. But what I was saying was, you know, like the homies, when you in certain situations, you feel like everything is on you. So when it went down with that, and they bring this up as of today, they collected a lot of videos and put it on there. The homie Drummer Time was on there, and he was making a statement saying these niggas is rats and whoop de whoop whoop. That wasn't pertaining to that situation. They just added he just added that. He must have added that to the video. He added it to the video and made it look like everybody's calling 03 Greedo a rat. That's not the case. A few folks do feel like that, but how can you say he ratted on him when the dude didn't do no time? He claimed the drugs and the gun. So if I'm gonna get online and make a reaction and call somebody a rat, I'm gonna make sure I got all the facts. I'm gonna call in, tap in, I'm gonna talk to his folks because you could be spreading some stuff that, you know what I mean, that's not even like accurate. Most of these reactions don't never be accurate, man. They collect a lot of videos and try to turn people against people, man. The homie Drummer Time wasn't even saying that towards 03 Greedo. He was saying it to another situation. And that's facts.
What up?
Man,
What up,
salute,
Slim?
man. Salute.
My
What
house
niggas on?
media, ODM, T.
yeah,
What up? What up?
Man, you already know what it is, man. We in here popping it.
Y'all
They done
politicking.
yeah, we politicking. They done dropped the shit. You know what I mean? You got 1090,
1090 Jake in that Greedo situation.
Yeah.
So what really happened?
This would okay. When the stuff he got is like a police report. And you know, we familiar. When you go down and you in a situation like that, most of these niggas, like, you know, we always talk about this, Slim. Most of them ain't in our age bracket to where they done went through all this. So now they'd have been pacified and they finally start catching these cases. They don't know how to handle that shit under pressure. So they put me and you in the back seat of the car. We know not to say shit.
Right.
I'm gonna look at you, shake my head. You're gonna shake your head. You know what I mean? But he getting there when they in the car. He must have. Well, he said because he said that's the police report, right?
Right.
I'm not even 100% accurate if he said that because it's not in the court type shit.
But when he said that it's on that one, it's an audio to it.
Yeah. No.
Audio saying that he said it in the car. This is how I look at it, cuz I'm gonna strike. First of all, cuz saying nigga on the dead homies, cuz saying he got that from the grapes.
Yeah.
So somebody from grape is pushing that line, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Or saying that. Cuz like he said, he didn't go look for no 03 Greedo paperwork or none of that type of shit. Nigga sent that to him, nigga. Like, this is some shit.
But you know, bro, you gotta understand. Anybody could send you that and say they from Grape Street. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. If somebody sent him that, they get whooped. Come on, man. You gotta make it make sense. You sent him paperwork and you're not worried about what your homie's gonna do to you, and he really didn't snitch because when he went down, look, all that tricky situation where they send the audio in the car, oh, we fucked up. That's what he said. And the police is saying what he said when I got paid $3,000 to drive out there. I'm a rapper and whoop 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 whoop. Anything could have been implemented into there, but he never put the shit on the homie. He owned up to it. He said, that's my drugs and it's my gun. So the other niggas,
he owned up to it when? Afterwards?
Well, when they got booked, when they got caught,
like after before the trial.
No, when they got booked, boom, I guess whatever they say he said. That's when they gave him a court date. That's when he went in there and said, it's my shit. The homie got out and then he didn't do no time off of it.
Oh, he didn't do no time?
No, he didn't do no time. He ain't do no time. He got cleared because Greedo owned up to it and took it. So look, this is what I was just explaining to these folks. Like when they give you 20 years, you got 2 years credit. which is good time. That's 4 years credit. They shaved the 4 off the top of the 20. That's 16. And then in Texas, they got the program where you do a third of your time if you complete.
Right, yeah, I know about that. I know that.
So at the end of the day, like a lot of folks is like, he got out in 4 or 5 years, and you do 7.
No, I done seen that before a lot of times. That's not nothing like that.
Yeah,
4 or 5 years shit. That's nothing.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, the whole situation, like, folks will get it and run with it. I admitted it though. I agree. Talking, you don't never talk.
Right, but that's off for certain now. This at the end of the day, that's with certain these young niggas. Let me turn my light on this shit, cuz. But that's where it starts at, cuz these niggas be and started to talk, and then whatever you open your mouth and say something, cuz that gives the police rights to put extra words in there, nigga. Oh, I heard this, nigga, cuz you shouldn't have said shit. Now, if like the nigga, his partner, that nigga said, man, I'm gonna take my rights and I'm gonna see a lawyer.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm saying. So, like I told, like niggas saying he need to see niggas. I know niggas that talk that said something that fucked themselves up, but never snitched on themselves, but never snitched, but still was talking. That shit just be looking bad, especially when you got this big money on 03 Greedo. You know what I'm saying? Great Street and all that, and mafia business. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just certain shit. When you hear anything about him, I don't give a fuck. Me, nigga, it could be C-Mac, it could be anything. You hear, it could be a slight something. It's gonna be a full-blown war on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know the paperwork. I ain't seen the motherfucking paperwork. I just see the shit they put on the thing, cuz, you know what I'm saying? On the hood. But I'd been some tricky situations like that where some shit was said that never was said before. The police put it. I'd have been through that on the dead homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I never been through that. But if it was a trial, nigga, then it'd have been, once the trial was getting there, the police had to really, all right, present the audio of him saying that. They couldn't present the audio of me saying that, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So, you know, a lot of shit can go a lot of different ways, cuz I don't know. That, like I said, it's Grape Street shit. I didn't make a video on it, cuz, because even though he's a star and all that shit, I see it's the Grape Street nigga he was saying, and then I didn't know if cuz was talking about Greedo or anybody else, nigga, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, cuz, on niggas. On the hood, niggas some K-Loc on BL. I said, oh, they cut. Oh,
it was just like, you know what I mean? I just look at the situation there. It's like, if I'm gonna put your name out there and call you a snitch, I'm gonna have the receipts, the real receipts. Now, what he should have labeled this shit was dry snitching, or motherfucker don't know, gangbanger moving reckless. He don't know what he doing. Like you can't actually say he ratted.
No, he didn't. Yeah, right. Dry snitch, exactly. Right.
And not just speaking on my politics, I'm just saying anybody politics.
Right, anything. You 100% right, cuz. On Crip. That's 100% right. See, but at the same time, Florida they don't have no, like some say, understand, even when that shit, all right, cool. But on that, even if Cunningham got charged with it, because that snitch me, they got a charge with it. I could be trying to put the case on a nigga just so I can get away, nigga, because it's really my shit. And niggas do that on the dead homies. Said I didn't see niggas do that. Nigga, oh, that ain't my shit, nigga. We'll ask that nigga. And the case ended up on this nigga, and this nigga and never had to.
Facts, man. But like those type of situations, and anybody, if you in the culture, that's not ratting, but you should get whooped.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it G. I'm not biased. Like if you fuck up and you say some shit, if I was on the case, I'll be pushing for a DP.
Right.
Now that's different. That's like a different narrative.
That's a different type of situation. Now on the gang, I totally agree with that, cuz on gang. That's why I just want to pop in right quick. Let's give y'all niggas some love and some respect. I want to jump in for a couple seconds. I got my daughter in the shower in the bathtub and shit. So I'm for do my daddy duties, cuz I'm gonna be tuned in though.
It ain't too many real.
Blessings,
you already know, man.
Salute, brother.
I'm looking at these motherfuckers. Oh, Doodles, what's up, cuz?
What up, Doodle?
On Crib. Let me just talk to Doodle. I had to make sure I set that with his big boulder head ass. On gang.
I'm on stage, Doodle. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to all 47 people up in here, man. Blessings to all y'all.
You know, I'm not on here to try to clear nobody's name up, because that's not my smut. That's not my problem, but it's my section. So if somebody gonna speak, it gotta be somebody from my section that's gonna speak facts. Anybody else don't know what's going on. They just looking on YouTube and hungry to hear something. Oh, he's a rat. Yeah, you know, everybody hungry for content, but that's the wrong alley to be, you know what I mean, trying to run down, because You fuck around, you know what I mean, be in the store doing something and you putting all these reactions out and you gonna get what you got coming. They gonna treat you like a rat. You know what I mean? That's facts. And just respectfully, I got at that man and asked him. We got in the comments, I got in his inbox. He didn't answer the phone, but I know it's a few of his, you know what I mean, girlfriends in here, boyfriends, whatever it is, you know what I mean? But if he feels some type of way about the situation and he feel like he could stand on it, or he mad at me calling him 1090 snake, he could get these. Y'all can run and tell that. He could get these, and he could get that LA pass revoked. And that's facts. And you can't be mad at another man for clearing up his section and speaking some real stuff.
He went about it the wrong way. He was just too thirsty to take the shit.
And I don't do internet stuff. Y'all don't see me on here internet beefing, trolling. I don't really reply to trolls.
We don't get down like that.
I don't get down. All my content is positive. I don't do negativity, but I'm not biased. I speak on both. I'm part of, you know what I mean? I'm half and half, so I speak on two cultures. And a lot of people don't like it, but they got to respect it. You don't like it, but you got to respect it. And if you don't respect it, I'm going to check it. And that's facts. But I'm not going to do no internet thing with nobody going back and forth over, you know what I mean, some facts about my section that I know. So I just basically really address this situation because I know it's going to be a lot of folks out there, you know what I mean, making content. And I'm just giving a fair warning. You from LA, you out here, your face is knowing, you know what I mean? Y'all got Instagrams, Facebooks, all that stuff. Stay on the safe side, man. Stay out of other folks' politics if you don't know what's going on. Never call a man a rat.
Without knowing for sure he's a rat.
If you don't know for sure and you don't got the facts, don't call nobody no rat if you ain't got the black and white saying he's a rat. That's free game for you folks. It's a lot of folks running around here like they ain't got no head on their shoulders. They have no voice in the streets. A lot of these bloggers cannot make no calls, can't politic on the street, can't give nobody a pass, can't do none of that. The majority of these dudes on here telling these false ass, old ass gang culture stories. I'm here to tell you, we don't care about none of that. You did what you were supposed to do. If you went to prison, you were supposed to do it because you was out there fucking around and being involved in the gang culture, man. This is what comes with it. If you got shot and you went to jail, I'm not amazed on them stories. I see it every day. So
what up, Darrell?
For the folks that's on here portraying themselves and being big Billy badass off some shit they did in the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, we don't care about that. You did what you were supposed to do. Now, what you can't do is learn from your situation and bring some resources to your section. Try to make a platform for your folks so they can put their music out there. You know what I mean? Try to get some jobs in the community. Try to do something right. Because that old stuff you did, I'm going to keep repeating. We don't care. You were supposed to do that. I don't care what you did 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, man. It's 2023. Some people got to grow up out of that. If you still on here and you displaying negativity and telling these false stories or these real stories, now that's dry snitching. Because half of these stories y'all talking about, y'all saying boo boo, fool fool, everybody name. How you know these folks want their story told? How you folks they know you want to scratch the scab off a sword and bring it back to surface? You gotta make it make sense, man. Stop running a video whore and try to get views. Because next view that we could be doing, the reaction I could be doing, is about the guy that made these false accusations on the internet and they caught him lacking. And guess what? They upped up on him and got up on him. They knocked him down. And this for all you bloggers out there that's in the gang culture and y'all glorifying this shit and y'all telling stories like y'all really like that. I don't respect it. That's facts. And if you're not part of the culture and you speaking on the culture, you better watch out, man. You gotta make it make sense.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know,
Talk to them, bro. Make it make sense to these folks, man.
I listen. I commend what he does. You know, he exposing people that need to be exposed, but do your due diligence, brother. You know what I mean? And make sure. And then if you getting it from quote unquote somebody from what, make sure that they're a reliable source. Like, you know what I mean? Make sure they're really somebody with a voice out there. You know what I mean? And like that's all my problem was about it. Like, damn, you went hard on this whole episode. You edited the shit out of this. You did your thing. You had fun with it. You was cocky as shit with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you already had your mind made up. You know what I'm saying? Because you already knew what it was gonna do. And it got us talking about it. What up, little baby? What up, what up, what up? And you know, he is doing. We're talking about him. He's trending, and people are gonna go check out his that episode. That shit's gonna go crazy. He's gonna make a few racks off that shit, guaranteed. You know what I mean? And for what? He ain't even do no time, bro. He admitted to the shit. I agree. He should have never. He just should have never said nothing. That's a fact. But when it comes down to it, ain't nobody do time. Only he did. So you look crazy as shit. You should have just worded it different. You know what I mean? Or really found out what really went down. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is so thirsty for the clout. They chasing. Like, you know, I swear, you know, clout is worse than heroin. Real red. Because let me break it down. Clout, niggas is literally dying for clout. Niggas is losing their freedom for clout. You got stand-up men and women that used to be stand-up and everything gets erased because they do some weird-ass shit for the clout. You know what I mean? Clout is worse than fucking crack. Heroin. It's terrible. You know what I mean? Niggas is looking for validation to a bunch of fucking strangers that don't give a shit about you. Shit is weird. That's why I don't belong in this shit. You know what I mean? Real red. They're not gonna like me. When this shit hit for me over here, smoking politics with me, and everything that got going on with me, because it's going to, it's inevitable. But they're gonna try to get me the fuck up out of here, bro. Because I'm not with the fucking the stupid shit, you know. And I'm not going back and forth with no fucking YouTuber online. You know what I'm saying? That's not, you know. You know what I mean? We not doing that over here. You know, I'm about peace and whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do nothing to you. You know what I mean? But just move accordingly. That's all I'm saying. But niggas is weird, bro. Niggas is weird. This internet shit is weird. I mean, I don't respect it. I ain't gonna be one of them niggas that's standing and sit in a room with a nigga and I'll get ahead because who he is and he a fucking weirdo. I'm not being around niggas, bro. Real rap. I don't give a fuck if they're gonna take me to the next level. I'll get there sooner or later when it's my turn. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't fit in this shit, bro. We don't fit in. That's why this man still has fucking 6,000 subscribers. But if he was on here being fucking weird, this nigga be up there in hundreds of thousands. Same thing with me. I should be having like 30, 40, 50,000 subs. Real rip. Look at my content. It says it. But I'm not on here fucking being weird. You know what I mean? Shit is weird. That's why the rest of the world laughs at us. All right, I'm done.
That's facts right there. But yeah, we just all making it make sense. So, you know, don't never look at me like I'm gonna get on here and slander somebody's name or hate on anybody. I ain't got no reason to hate on anybody. Like, you know, my name is good. I'm good everywhere I'm at. And everybody I'm around, they good too. So at the end of the day, I'm only on here to address tricky, weird situations. As far as, you know, how these folks be on here false flagging or misleading the youth and glorifying this and making something good out of it, because ain't nothing good out of it. And y'all already know what I always say. This ain't gonna do nothing but get you in prison, get you killed, or get you in a wheelchair. And that's fact.
Doodle says, but he got paperwork on him though. Now, look, speak more about that. Like, I've been hearing, like, what's going on with this fool? I feel like, okay, let me say this, right? If he's saying that Greedo is that snitching what he's doing, so what do you call when he sat there and had a news people interview him and he was literally admitting that the staff, the COs in the dorm, he didn't say what dorm, but all they got to do is look up what dorm and what year, and they're gonna find out where he was at. You know what I mean? He talked about how the staff was bringing in shit. all this shit going on in prison and all that. So what do you call that?
Not only that,
what do you call that though?
This man's name is coming up in rappers' court cases, and he's helping the law solve these cases. These dudes, I don't do reactions on people that's going to court on their case.
No, for what? That's police action.
That's an open case. That you don't think the feds is watching. So
bro.
at the end of the day, you dry snitching, you snitching, you doing all, know what I mean? You like respectfully,
you shining light on shit.
Don't put yourself in a situation to where you speaking about somebody court case and they going to court. If I'm going to court, I don't want you on YouTube making reactions, breaking it down. They doing it worse than the lawyers doing it. You see how they doing the YNW Melly case? You got everybody doing reactions and they going back and they making their accusations. They solving the case for the police. At the end of the day, you dry snitching, you snitching, you a rat. Anybody that's out here doing that and y'all doing reactions on that YMW Melly case and y'all breaking it down, you dry snitching, man.
Yeah, you helping the police for shit though.
They should DP you for making a reaction on somebody that's going to court on the case and
fight for their life. Down.
You should get DP and get booed in the a-hole, possibly kicked up off your set. Come on, man, make it make sense. Like, I'm not on here to slander nobody. I'm not on here to bully nobody. I do not prey on the weak. But I do speak on stuff that I see. And if y'all watch, I've been off for a minute. This right here brought me back. But I'm not on here to look for videos, to look for people to try to slander. But as I'm browsing through YouTube, I know I'm going to see a few things and I'm going to speak on it. And I like to speak on local stuff. I don't like speaking on stuff that's across the globe. I speak on LA politics. So if somebody do something goofy out here, you best believe I'm going to be the one making a reaction and going in and I'm going to stand on it. But I'm not going, know what I mean, get on here and throw nobody under the bus. That's not what it's for. We supposed to be putting
address the fuckery. That's what we do.
There's a lot of money on it on this platform, and it's a lot of folks like they soldier hate. Like they don't want the next to do this or next to do that. I'm not a thirsty YouTuber that just be on here and want to blog about everything. If I do a vlog on something, it's gonna be like something that's going on, a reality check for the gang culture, or something that's just jumping that need to be spoke on, politics, something.
Shit, I speak on my platform. I speak about mental health, relationships, drug abuse. When I do my hook vlogs, I ask the same question.
We talk about the half-assed man on here. We talk about people, know what I mean, still sitting at home with their thumb in their mouth, left mama house, went to baby house, and baby taking care of you. You getting all the disloyal, all the disrespect, but you ain't gonna move out. You ain't gonna leave because she baby taking care of you. You know what I mean? A lot of people gotta be held accountable for their actions, and a lot of people these women gotta force these men to man up. Get your ass out there, get a job. Stop giving these niggas pussy.
I don't know how a nigga want to be having sex if he ain't have no type of motion, no type of money flowing in.
Hey, that's facts. If you ain't standing on business, your girl should order you a pocket vagina. She shouldn't give you nothing. She should be able to go knock down the one she, got next in line. Like if you fuck up,
I think Doodles is in the back.
Every time you don't want to stand on business, shit, you already know the deal. No, he on there.
Gang.
Oh, all right. He's audio. Oh shit.
But no, we talk about standing on business. I don't get on here and know what I mean. I look at that like these niggas is like soap operas, man. These niggas like breaking it to the old days to where everybody just gossiping. They done made this about gossip. Ain't nothing but a gang of gangbangers on here gossiping. They doing what the females do. They finding another form and they call it vlogging or making a blog. You know what I mean? The new gossip word for the dudes is blog. It's like it's hitting up with thunder. But if people want to get together and get real money and grind like beef, we'll be linking. You got open invites to certain sections. You know how much content we can make. You know how much of a positive effect we can make to these communities.
I'll be out there next month, getting all that watch content, getting the history of the watch towers and all that shit. That's gold right there. Then I'm gonna be linking up with Slim, and he gonna take me around his area. Then I'm gonna link up with TC, the conclusion out in Venice. I mean, I'm getting all that gold for my platform.
let's make it make sense, man. But you know, this ain't allowed to be slandering nobody. This ain't allowed. This is addressing the situation. And you know, if you ain't been tuned in or tapped in, you ain't been watching me, it's because I've been missing. And if you ain't been watching me when I was booming, then I don't know what to tell you. You in the wrong place. You listen to the wrong OGs. And that's facts. Everybody know I stand on that. I don't glorify these other folks because they part of a gang culture. Like, that's trash to me. Like, if your name ain't got no big effect on there, it's making a change in the community, I don't want to know you. I don't even
Blue
want
audio.
I don't even watch these folks' videos. So a lot of these folks be telling me how people move. I really don't even know how they rock because I don't watch their videos. Like, if it don't entertain me, far as like something positive or somebody bringing some type of reality check out of something that's negative, then I do not want to view it. I don't want to see it. I'm pretty sure y'all should be like that, but sometimes folks want to be entertained. You know, everybody want to see something that's, you know, violent. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, they want controversy and
these folks are throwing
negativity.
their own people under the bus. These folks is hating on their own self, like from both races. You gotta understand the black and the brown getting put to the forefront while these other people sit here and make reactions and laugh at us and talk about how goofy we is. You know, I knew the world didn't learn and how goofy it was when the new generations came and they came with that PPP loan and all that shit, and everybody had on 10 chains. And they don't got it no more. They didn't do nothing. Didn't nobody buy no businesses, no nothing. I already knew the structure was gone. I was
I
like,
knew
yeah,
a few people that got their LLCs and they
yeah, a
business. Shout
few
out to
people
y'all,
did.
man.
But
Shout out to
I'm
y'all.
just saying, speaking for the majority of the population, man, they bought jewelry,
No, I
cars.
know, bro. I had an opportunity to get 300 bands, bro, and I said nah. The
And
person that did it, he went and he ended up getting like a little bit over 300 bands, and he on the run now. I hope you succeed, brother. But I'm glad that like I was like, nah, I was working at the time too. I was essential during the shutdown. So I was delivering wine and shit to the liquor stores because out here in New York City, liquor stores were still open. So I was just so I was like, you know what? Like I ain't gonna lie, I almost did it, but then when I woke up, I had a bad dream. I was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that. One day I'm gonna get away with it now, but they gonna come for me, and I'm straight. Fuck that. And I'm so glad that I didn't do that because I'm chilling. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
facts. But we're gonna
So,
close the situation with the Greedo stuff. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Y'all already know y'all can hit my Instagram road runner underscore is roll underscore runner 103 and get in my inbox if y'all got any questions, anything about the situation. Y'all can hit leave drop in the comments. Make sure y'all hitting that like, that subscribe. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all keeping it real, y'all protecting y'all energy, y'all taking care of them kids,
Mm-hmm.
and you standing on business. That's all I can tell you folks, man. That the game coach is trash, and you can't believe everything you see, and you can't believe everything you hear. A lot of
Yeah.
bloggers is on here running with false information, or you know what I mean. Anybody could soldier hate on you and send somebody something, and you go run with it, and you'll be the dummy that's gonna call somebody a rat, and the person did his own time and manned up to his own crime, and that's facts.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It comes into play what I say. He's thirsty for the clout. Like
Facts.
he done lost his morals. He Hollywood, bro. He Hollywood. He you know what I mean? He has his nose up. He's an elitist. You know what I mean? And he just loves to fucking shit on people, bro. That's his thing, bro. More power to him, man. God bless him. I hope he I hope he tightens up. Anyways, man, enough about that bull, man. He winning right now, bro. He did exactly what he wanted to do, and he got us and so many countless other fucking people that does content is talking about this man in this situation. So that's a dub for him. But he went about it the wrong way. Shit is corny. The shit is weird. And it's the little things with me. If niggas is willing to do that for some coin and some clout, what else are you gonna do behind closed doors and nobody can't find out? What else are you willing to do? You know what I mean? What else are you willing to do for the bag and the status? You can't be trusting. I can't be around a motherfucker that's money hungry and a motherfucker that's fucks up with the little things. You know what I mean? Because if you fuck up with the little things, then in my mind, I'm thinking, man, you liable to backdoor me, rat on me, all types of that shit. You know what I mean? So I separate myself immediately from individuals like that. Give a fuck who you are. You could be fucking the same blood can be flowing through our veins. And you do on some weird shit like that, I ain't fucking with you. I am, because my peace of mind is everything. My energy is everything. So, and we don't get to respond when this shit is curtains for us. So, fuck that.
Facts. But this ain't gonna be a long one tonight. I wanted it to be exactly an hour, just based on the fact I know people ain't gonna watch 2 hours.
Yeah, facts.
But if y'all got folks out there and they want to know the facts of the situation, share the video, share the Instagram, whatever platform you got. Let them know if they want the answers. Come to the live, come watch the live. They can hit my Instagram, follow me on Instagram at road_runner103, and stand on business. Remember that. And if somebody was to send something like that to somebody that's not involved in the culture, which is in-house business, then that was like out of line of the game.
And you're he's in the organization, right? So he should know better. Like he should have known because his organization, they're not gonna do no nut shit like that. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Like you said, it's in-house business, right?
Fact.
You feel me? Like I'm a civilian and I know more than I would know. If I'm in the organization and I'm doing content and somebody from a different organization is sending me something about their own people, I'm gonna think some flaw shit behind that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tap in with the people that matter and they got a voice within that organization to make sure. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck he should have did. That's all I'm saying about it. Nobody's coming at his organization. Like I said, I have a brother that's 1090. Shout out to my brother Trife. Free you. You know what I mean? And come on, bro. I'm coming at him. Jake, whatever the fuck his government is, I'm coming at him, the man. You know what I mean? Because he's moving real wacky out here. Real thirsty for the shit. That's all we saying. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I just want to address the situation. It's in-house type shit, but it's on the internet, so I have to address it and check it. So, what I mean? If you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm going to bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these lives right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Don't take them out, bro.
Yeah, you already know it's your boy. I'm him, Giovanni, man. Smoking politics with me, man. Subscribe and hit that bell. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I'm about to hit 2,000, and like I said, man, separate yourself from those who don't deserve your energy, and that includes family. You know what I mean? And yeah, blessings, man. I'm out, bro.
Facts. Salute everybody in the chat. Darrell, salute Darrell. Darrell fucks with me hard, man. Salute everybody in here. Know what I mean? Fam West TV, RDL. Know what I mean? Everybody that dropped in the live. If you ain't been tapped in, this the time you need to start tapping in because I'm back on. Like I said, stay blessed. Take care of them kids.